everyone, hello, welcome in. John Tixon here, and today video number 7 of my main account. So let's jump in on the stats. 852 trillions, so that's a 325 trillions increase since last video, which was 16 days ago. So very good, very good. Also here we got 1145 stones since last video, so that's quite a lot, and that's all tournament earned. No purchases were made, so I'm very happy with that. Coming down here, I am still farming tier 11 non-stop, and these numbers here are very real to what I make on the daily basis, because this is a PB, of course, but I make around 14 trillions and a half, 15 sometimes, and waves around 6,200, 300, and so on. So that's very, very good numbers. And this amount of waves equals to 8 hours of run, 8.5 sometimes. So it's kind of 3 runs a day. So very good with that. Very happy with that. My workshop, not much has changed. Still a devil setup, yeah. And here I believe I did 20 clicks of one in here and 20 clicks in here. So 20 of this, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, you know. I mean, it's easy to say 20 levels here and 20 levels here. Why I'm overcomplicating stuff? I don't know. Anyway, enhancements. The same, 0.40 since last video. And here was 0.45, so 5 levels in here, here, and here. Very good too. 8 levels in cash was 0.42, and just 1 level in coins and cells, because getting quite pricey now. So yeah, that's what's happening. And if we go back in here, ultimate weapons, I think at this one I had 18% chance, because if you don't remember, I was leveling up my spotlight. I've got the third beam, and now angled to 40 and bonus 16. And then I said I was going to work on my chain lightning, so 18% to 24. Also 3 to 4 here, and damage I believe it was 49, so 158, plus my module I'll show you later. So yeah, that's my ultimate weapons. I'm still debating if I'm gonna do after here, after I get around maybe 500 on even 1k damage. I'll look for a chart or something, what's the best optimal way to spend my stones in here. And after that, I'm debating if I'm going to do Chronofield or Black Hole Perma. So I'll see. I believe Chronofield will help me in tournaments, and Black Hole on my coin gains, you know, farming runs. So yeah. So yeah. So still need to see exactly what I want to do. Moving up to my cards are exactly the same. That's my devil cards, and then my tournament runs. I'm doing a hybrid build on tournaments, considering doing some changes in here, but I need to put some more thought into it as well. Levels were 113. Now it's between 15 and 16. Very happy with that. I had something else in here. I believe it was, I don't remember, but this one aligns well with the unique effect. Okay with that. I would reroll other stuff in here, but you know, the struggle is real. Real shards are always lacking. I'm trying to get this one to Ancestral as well, because I wanted plus 2%, 8% total. Here's the same, I believe. Health and defense, that's what I really need, and everything else is just okay. I'm happy with this one mythic for now, but maybe Ancestral sometime soon. Here's the same. Yeah, if you don't remember, when I didn't have this effect in here, this sub effect, and when I got it, it gave me around 2 trillions per one extra, so very good that. Also here, yeah, as I said, now my damage is, it has the base damage, and then it changes to let's go back, 426 and 35% chance. I'm very happy with this chance, which means, yeah, activates way more than it was activating before. Quantity, very nice. One more click here, it will max it, and a few more here to max too, and then just damage, baby. Okay. Also here, project funding. It was legendary, and now it's mythic, as you can see. And then I've got the cash, attack level, and enemy health skipped. So all these changes really increased my weights on the Champions League. I'll show you later. My labs. I put back lab speed. Maybe I'll stop at 70. Maybe only 80 or 75. I'm gonna take my time in here. I'd love to go all the way to 99, but I feel like I'll be missing out on other stuff. So I'll take my time. That's fine. Eventually, it will be 99. Yeah, I told myself I was going to stop on level 20, so that's what I'm gonna do. And here it's gonna be all the way to the max. I should have done it way earlier, but well, I'm doing now. And here maybe some future plans. I can maybe have a glance on what glass cannon looks like at my stage. Maybe it's too soon. Maybe I need some more CC. As you can see, I have none. I just have some damage and not really enough damage. So that's why I'm still debating Chronofield. But since this is a quick lab, just this one, another one, I'll do it now and I'll see. Yes, if you remember, I was working a lot on damage. Wow, why is this all the way down? I don't know. Oh my god, it's gonna take forever to roll up. Maybe do this another time. Or maybe I keep going. Yeah, I'll keep going. How did it went all the way down? I don't know. Anyway, we coming back. Wow, that's taking a long time. All right, guys. Wow, hang in there, eh? Don't give up just yet. There we go. We're back to the top. Okay. So last video was on the 16th. So let's go back a few days. So it was around level 35, 7, you know. And now it's just damage. I was doing damage, critical factor, range, and max range armor, and also damage per meter. So I was leveling up all of them together, you know. I'll show it here. Attack. You see? 50, 50, 50. 50 as well. This one I'm going to stop. We're never going to work on my attack damage again. I'm going to bring this up together as well. Okay. I always scroll through my labs so you can see if you're curious. Kind of always do that every video. Yeah. Coming down here. I mean, you can pause the video. I'm just going kind of quick so we don't waste too much time in here. Perks. Oh yeah, very good having this at 25%. Enemies. All right, beauty. Okay, moving on, nothing here. Coming back here, playing. Let's do one click in here because we are crackheads on mods. Okay, tournaments. Very happy with my placements now. As you can see here, I think here I start working on my damage labs on 16 actually. No, before actually it was before. So on this on the 9th, 1300 waves, and now I managed to get 1900. You know, that's very good. So I made my first time to Legends last week, actually 2 weeks ago. And then still in Legends, and look at these numbers. 1600 got me to top 3. Okay, but that's fair. But also here, 1500 top 5, 1450 top 7. You know, so it's more like how lucky do I get on my bracket than how, yeah, because like today's tournament I got top 4. But top 3 and 2 were very close to me, like 960, and another one's like 980. But the top one was like 2,800 away, something like that. Anyway, I made 2 legends, so next week I'm gonna go to legends again, and I'm gonna do a one waiver, you know, because why bother? I know I'm gonna play. I'm not gonna place, and I could potentially test myself, test my limits, but I don't really want to spend too much time there. So I just just join and quit. 4 days to finish the event. We are almost done, and yeah, we bought everything, of course. And then we are 4 clicks away of maxing bonus. That's what I'm gonna do next, and then duration. I know I could potentially put coins in here now, but I don't really want. I want to this one gold box as soon as possible. Uh, I usually buy this, which I'm gonna do still, but more towards the end of the event, and then I'm gonna afford another click in here for sure, and then save some medals for the next event. What's next? Mm, my guild, yeah, I bought everything, everything. So we chilling now, and I'm gonna buy this one next, and whatever I have left is two. My guardian looks like this for now. I'm gonna do one more level here and then bring this up even more. I don't really care about the cooldown. Fine chance, yes. Anyway, but anyways, I always get this all the rewards. You know, I haven't played much today, so that's why maybe it's this low. Tomorrow is gonna be completed, so it doesn't really matter now. All right, guys, I believe that's it. If you're curious, this is my first perk. My bands are orbs, free upgrade, and this guy's here. Since I don't really go blender towards the end of my build, I leave it. I leave it here. I don't care. And banning orbs does give me some extra coins. I don't really know how much, but once I looked like for a few runs, like oh yeah, I'm losing coins here. So a little bit of improvement, but not like detrimental. Here's the same as always. Would be nice to have like one more level at least for max health. That would be nice. Okay, what's next? Nothing's next. I'll show you my relics. There we go. These are my relics. Oh yeah, one last thing. I am currently trying to beat tier 12. I might have to do some fine adjustments on my modules, card selection. I don't know. Ultimate weapons, but I'm almost there. 4,211 away. And I'm considering on next tournament, I might try to go as far as I can. So on my workshop, I'm gonna go blender again. And then I might try to push the milestones here. Might try to get wave 300 or as far as I can. And eventually unlock tier 16. Yeah, that's gonna sounds like a nice plan. All right, guys. I did talk enough today, so hope you have a nice day. Leave a comment, leave a like if you want to, and I'll see you next time. Okay, bye.